this paper is. It's not notes or anything. Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about how to gamble without spending any money because I'm a frugal person.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm Treasa and this is obviously my channel. Before we get started, please just go ahead and hit that like button down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe.
I'm always trying to find ways to do fun things without spending money. And I'm also someone who loves to take, a relatively low risk in order to make more money, of course. I have found 3 ways that I can gamble and not spend my own money or spend little to no money. So here's the first one. When I go to the casino, like I said, I always have like a set amount that I'm willing to spend. And I have found that there's like a little bit of change on quite a bit of the machines, because when people like get to the point where they don't have enough for the next bet, there's a lot of people that just walk away and leave like 20 cents on the machine. And you might not be able to use 20 cents on that machine, but if you get a couple of those 20 cents and you collect them and then you put it into another machine with like 10 or 20 cents and recollect, now you have 30 cents or 40 cents, and do that about 5 times. Sometimes it only takes 2 times, and you can take it and go play on a machine, and there you go. You get like a couple extra bucks or bets out of it. So this can actually add like a good hour to your time at the casino, because you spend like 30 minutes looking for the money and then you spend, 2 seconds playing with the money. It makes the person you're with, either they're having a really good time laughing with you while you try to find this money, or they're super embarrassed. And either way, I find it completely enjoyable. So highly recommend. I'm obviously talking about doing slot machines at the casino. That's how you're getting this money. First go enjoy yourself, spend $5-10 on the slot machines, which are brainless. And then when you get low, that's when you go to the collecting tactic. But also just have your eye out as you walk through the casino for machines that have a little bit of spare change left on them. So that's tip number 1. Look for spare change on the slot machines. Tip number 2 takes being a little bit more bold than I even am. But I've had a couple people tell me about this and tell me that it actually works. So you go to a nice casino. Well, I say nice, but actually it could be any casino. And you go over to the tables. Find a table that has a guy by himself at it, and you're dressed nice. You act really dumb. Act like you've never been there before, as I would, because I would have no idea. And you have no idea how to play the game. Don't offer to put a bet down. Don't offer to play. Just kind of be very into what's going on, but don't offer to take any money out. Most likely, the guy, if he is alone for the night and he's just kind of bored and has nothing better to do, he is going to offer to give you $20 or whatever amount to play a hand. And this is when you are able to use your charm and good looks to bet at the expense of someone else. And the more personality you have, the more fun you are, the more likely they are to keep giving you money to bet. And you can have a completely free night on the town at the expense of this lonely gentleman. So, first one, look for loose change. Second one, gamble on the expense of others, on the expense of lonely people. And this third one is going to be to sign up for Yotta Bank, because I have been using Yotta Bank for, I don't know, maybe like 6 months now. And I haven't put too much money into it, a few $1,000s at this point. In the beginning, really slow, because I was trying to like just figure out if I felt comfortable with it, if it was worth it, and kind of just how it worked. But I can tell you, I love it. It's super easy to get your money out once you put it in. If for whatever reason you do want it out, if you win a huge amount of money and you want to bump it out, I don't know why you would, because you can keep making money the more money you have in it. But what I love about Yotta Bank is it's an online bank and it has a really easy to use app. So once you start putting your money in it, it's not super accessible. They are getting like a debit card and stuff through there, and I don't know if it's out yet. I don't want it because I like having the online bank for a savings account, because when my money's in there, I know I'm not really tempted to take it out because it takes a couple days for the withdrawal to go through to your regular bank. But also it's super easy to have it move between your regular bank and the Yotta Bank, because it's just as simple as transferring and it's all done on the app. And so I have weekly deposits that go over to Yotta, so that I can just not even think about it, and I'm constantly building my savings, and I'm also increasing my chances to win. Because you're probably wondering, what the heck does a bank have to do with gambling for free? So it's for free because you're getting tickets to put towards like their lottery, and you don't have to pay for it. Every time you insert $25 into Yotta Bank, then you get a ticket towards their lottery. And every time you refer someone to Yotta Bank, you get 100 tickets towards their lottery. So you're building up all these tickets that occur, like they don't run out either. Like the ones that you get for transferring money in, you always have. And so those tickets are just adding up week by week. And what happens is every single day at 9 p.m., the lottery runs and they show the number for the day, and that adds up. So when you get to the end of the week on Saturday, you have 6 numbers and it matches with all the numbers on your tickets, and then based on how many numbers are matching on each ticket is how much money you win. And then on Sunday they have the Yotta number, which is kind of like the Powerball, and you see on Sunday with that Yotta number and all the other numbers from the rest of the week what your final winnings are for the week. And then on Monday, you start over again. And it just keeps going. So every single week, you're entered in the lottery without having to buy lottery tickets. And it's just so fun and easy. And it's just a great way to constantly be putting your money out there to make more money without having to do anything or take absolutely any risk at all. And I did want to include, because people are probably like, well, how do you know this bank is safe and trusted and all of that? And it is an FDIC insured bank, and therefore you don't really have to worry about your money because it is insured. Someone keeps texting me in the middle of making this video, and I have the sound on my computer, so I should stop that. All that being said, that's 3 ways that you can gamble without spending any money. I sadly have not had any huge winnings yet through Yotta, but I can tell you I consistently make money on Yotta from between 1 cent in like a savings bonus, which I don't really know how you get those saving bonuses, but I know that I've already got like 6 of them, and they're like 1 to 2 cents. And then I also have won anywhere from 10 cents all the way to I think 70 cents or 65 cents. And so that adds up. So maybe I've made a total of $3.50 or something. But having only a few $1,000s in Yotta, that is so much more than you would get in a normal savings account for the interest rate. And basically the way Yotta works is, from what I understand, instead of paying out an interest rate, which, like I just said, in most bank accounts, the interest rate is like 0.01%. So it's nothing. You're getting nothing unless you have so much money in there. And even if you do have a lot of money in there, it's still practically nothing. So instead of giving out that interest rate to everyone, that flat rate, they take all that interest money and they put it into this lottery. And you have the chance to win anywhere from, like I said, like 10 cents up to $10 million. So if you are really good at manifestation, this might be the ticket for you. The only complaint I think I have for Yotta, which I do want to add in because I want this to be a completely honest review. I love Yotta, but I do have one complaint. When the numbers are called, like when they announce them, it's at 9 p.m. every night, and there's like a little Powerball spinning thing that happens, and the ball goes through a whole maze and it comes out, and there's all this confetti, and it tells you the number, and it kind of makes you feel like, yay, I won, there's confetti. And it happens even when you don't win, like when none of your tickets match and that number was just pointless for you. And that really infuriates me. I would love it if there was no confetti when I didn't win, or like didn't get a number at least, because it's not really winning, because you have the whole week till your numbers add up. So if you don't get a number one day, it's not a big deal. But if none of my numbers match, why is there confetti? That's all I have to know. That's all I want to know to Yotta. Why is there confetti when none of my numbers match? Because I get very infuriated every time. I'm like, I just had a little celebration and then it was for nothing. But other than that, little lighthearted bit of criticism for Yotta. I absolutely love it. I recommend it to everyone. And it's just a way to gamble without risking your money. It's great because otherwise, like scratch offs, putting in the lottery, like it's really just throwing your money at the wall. Like, what are we doing here? But this is a way that you can have that excitement, have that build up without actually wasting your money. So yeah, if you're interested in gambling, if you like taking that type of risk, but you're sick of wasting your money, this is definitely for you. Hey guys, so I quickly just wanted to jump in here and tell you guys that I forgot to mention that I have a code, Treasa1. It's the number 1 after my name. I'm going to spell it out right here because I know it's a hard one. And just use my code if you want to get 100 free tickets to Yotta, and also let me have 100 free tickets because I'd really appreciate it. Go ahead, use my code, Treasa1, and you get 100 free tickets for your first week at Yotta. So thank you, and here's the rest of the video. If I didn't mention it already, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, I need it, and comment down below what kind of videos you would like to see from me in the future, because I'm open, I have not been consistent yet, and I really want to start being consistent and putting out content that people actually want to see. So please comment down below and let me know if you tried any of these tips, because I think they're awesome and I've definitely been doing 2 of them really consistently. Let me know if you try the one where you get someone that is lonely at the table to pay for your first bets, because I wish I had the confidence to do that one.